Good afternoon, guys. How we doing? We are on the Vintage Oaks, the community farm, guys. We're doing a bit of harvesting at the moment. Parsnips, not terribly interesting, but it got to be done. So hit the like button. Let's go. Uh, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Stop. Go. Okay, we don't need that. Not today. Anyways, we're on Vintage Oaks. We're on one of the medium fields, 169. We're doing a bit of harvesting of parsnips. And yeah, after this, we need to go to one of our own fields and do a bit of mulching. It's more important to do our own fields than it is to do the contracted fields. And hopefully if we get through the mulching, we can go back and do a bit of contract work. We do need to move the equipment around once we finish using it on this field, because there is a few other contracts that require the same equipment. So yeah, we should be through this field in about, I don't know, another 30 minutes or so. And if there's any community farmers out there that want to come onto the community farm that have got permissions already, you're quite welcome to come in and give me a hand. There's already a truck ready to go up to the farmer's market to be emptied. To be honest, you can... So, where is the next field? Is there a field close by that's loads of baling to do? Loads of cultivating to do, fertilizing. Right, where is the next parsnip field near us? We're on 169, aren't we? Sorghum, red beet, sorghum, oats, canola, red beet, carrots. No, carrots, we're not doing carrots, we're doing parsnip. 3 carrot fields together. Almost 4, I would have thought. 114. 114, 105. Where are they? 114. Okay, that's over here. Near the behind the shop. That's perfect. I say that's perfect because when I do the last drop off, I can just go around the corner and plonk it in one of them. Or try and... Where is it? Okay, you go through the alleyway, past 115 and down into 114. That's absolutely perfect, to be fair. What we can do is take one of the harvesters already up there. It only needs 1 harvester. We can take one of those harvesters up there. Or we can try and split the harvesters. One to 114 and the other one to 104. And the trailers and stuff. So that tractor up there with the harvester already on, I could probably sneak that up there, offload the lorry and put that in there as well. And that will almost be that combination for that field done. If we get bored doing this one. So guys, the other week, Twitch did a extras on bits. They're now doing extras on subs. So I believe every 5 subs we get an extra one for free. Not saying that you have to, but you know, it is still September. My tea's right on there. Okay, so these last few lines, maybe one more. Yeah, so when I take that truck, what we'll do is we'll take the... When we got to empty the 2 trucks, what we'll do is we'll take that tractor up first. We'll drop that off into 114. Then we'll take one of the lorries up. I think we'll take the green one. Drop that off in 114. So that'll make this field look a little neater. We'll keep Thunder down here with us for the moment. I say Thunder. I call it Thunder because that's what Millennial calls his fuel trailer. Thunder. So we'll keep that down with us at the moment because, you know, we may need it down here. Not sure where the Range Rover is for that. I'll have to go find it in a second. What is love? And like I say, we'll drop that off in 114 and then we'll drop the other harvester off in 104. And hopefully that will be a hint for somebody to go and do those 2 contracts. That was 104 and 104, wasn't it? So I'd look to see where... 105. Okay, so 114 and 105. Where was 105? Oh, it's over to... Oh, over in the corner. Okay, that's easy to find. That's here. So yeah, we can easily move the stuff over there, that's fine. Like I say, once the lorry's full, we'll move one of the harvesters up to that 114. We'll take the truck up there and we'll empty it and move that into 114. That just leaves what we're using to go to 105. It's fine, I can do that. And then after we've done all that, hopefully we'll have enough time to show you a bit of mulching. Because that's what we've got to do on a few of our own fields. And, you know, our fields take priority. It's just the only reason why I'm doing this now is because I started it. So, you know, I don't rely on anybody else in the community, on the community farm to finish it. If I start it, I do it to the end. Or try to, anyway. What is love? We don't use worker drivers. If we could use a worker driver, I'd worker driver this and take that other harvester up to the field. That would. I'm not going to be doing it next, but you know, obviously we'll take it there for the next person to do. I mean, what I will do is just take the contract, obviously. So what we can do is the 2 contracts that we're on about were 114. So we'll accept that, and 105. We're not going to do them, but, you know, at least that stops them disappearing. So I'm going to take the equipment over to both of them for them to be done. I know at the moment the Average Vikings over there showcasing season 14 for SnowRunner, which is Austria. I haven't had a look at it yet. As some of you guys know, I am an avid player of SnowRunner. I'll have a look at it at some point. It's got some unusual vehicles which might come in handy for the earlier maps. So we might go up there and just quickly try and source them and see what's what. I do know there is a pickup camper van that looks quite interesting. One of the attachments for it is a radar, which really looks interesting, and a 6-wheel tractor, which you can have doubles on each side. So in effect, a 12-wheel tractor. So yeah, that looks kind of interesting. Okay, last line, and then we're going back through the field. Don't forget, guys, I was doing the radio a little bit earlier, and if you missed my broadcast, you need to go to the soag Discord, !soag, to get the link for that. Pop into the music section, little droppy down menu with SR Replay, and yeah, you can listen to it direct from my Google Drive. It wasn't a bad show, to be honest. The last hour was completely listeners' requests, which always makes it a bit easier for us as presenters to be choosing songs that you guys want to listen to. Obviously, if you do the requests, we know what you want us to do because it's a request. Right, this might be finished before we even finish this line. Yep, thought it might be. That lorry there, isn't it? Yep. Right. So this shouldn't take me very long now, maybe less than half an hour now. Now that we're coming back through, like I say, when we take a lorry up in a minute, we'll take the tractor up to the next field. We'll take the harvesting equipment up to the next field. I wasn't sure whether I'd get any help doing this field or not, but no, I haven't had. Still a bit in the lorry to go. I reckon probably about 15% left in that lorry. I always put the pip out just in case that anybody is going to sneak on with me. You know, then come in and hop in the truck and straight away do some stuff. But yeah, I've already got the green lorry ready to go. And like I say, when that gets offloaded, it can go straight into 114. That tractor with the harvester and go straight up into 114. I'm going to do both of that in a minute. Yeah. And when this is ready, this will come straight back down here. And when I've done this field, I'll load both, or I'll take the lorry straight over to 105 and take the harvester up to 105. And then we need to find the Range Rover and come down for the fuel trailer. And I don't know where to put that. Probably put it in 105 because it's the closest field. And then we'll go do some mulching on our fields. Go, baby, go, baby, go. So it's a bit interesting what Twitch is up to at the moment. So earlier in the month, they were randomly picking streamers to have extra bits when you guys did the bit redeems. And now they seem to be doing it now to subs. So we're coming to the end of September. And what they seem to be doing is every 5 subs that you give, they seem to be giving an extra one. So yeah, very interesting in a minute. Like I say, I wish I could have a worker on this and I could take the trailers up there, up to the field. Is that going to get it, or... It does as a bonus because I turned about a half second too early. Yeah, we're alright. So we had a bit of a miscommunication on the community farm the other day that I'm going to tell you about. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. So I was doing one of these harvests on another field, and a few of the guys helped me out a couple of days. IRO a couple of days too. It was a big field. I spent 10 hours IRO on that one field, and it was only 3/4 done. But the guys helped me out and shortened the time that I would spend on that field. And yeah, I came in the other day and somebody collected the contract in. We still had like 5 lines to go. I estimated about 300,000 profit loss. But it is what it is, and I immediately moved the stuff over to this field. And yeah, we'll start again, kind of thing. Gonna set the rhythm now. These last few lines don't seem to be yielding very good. Also, the average speed's dropped from 4 to 5. Maybe that's the condition of the truck. I don't know whether that trailer does repair either. Probably just does fuel, to be fair. So, per your request, guys, I have put when I'm trucking, hands up to 10 count. That's back on. I have put on small roads for next job, and I have put back on 50-50 weather for next job. So a little bit of a change in the two last redeems, from putting it on straight away to putting it on for the next job. And GG's to the guys. When I mentioned yesterday the fact that we need to keep on getting those miles because we were only 30,000 behind, or 30,000 ahead of second place in the UK. I think we're close to 80,000 now, so fucking GG's, guys. You really pushed during the night and today. Really answered the call. That don't mean stop pushing. I will be doing a few extra miles again this evening. Probably one long job. Hour and 3/4. And because I've said hour and 3/4, some of you guys will know which way I'm going. Yeah. Toronto to Oslo, or vice versa. Hour and 3/4, 1,750 miles. Logged. Will be logged. As well as looking at what I got new from Dark Age Gamer raiding my Steam account for Generation Zero DOCs. And she looked at me. Red of my eyes were like mine. Okay, let's get ready for an offload. I think this will be the last one, so we'll be turning off the... Well, it'll turn itself off after a few minutes, so we don't really need to turn them off. And it don't really matter what trailer I leave up in the other field that we're doing either. Yeah, 94%. So this isn't going to take all of the produce from in here. What I might do is leave this loading though, and I'll go grab the other truck and take that up there. We're going to do both offloads anyways, but so it don't really matter. Let's just grab this. Yeah, so the other truck's all ready for offloading now anyways. So we'll take this up the shop, guys. We'll offload this. We'll drop it round the corner into 114. Or we could take it to 105. Now 114 is a bit closer, isn't it? And we've just gone up the wrong road. We should be further over to our right. Never mind. I think this goes up very close to the farm. I think the farm's just our farm, one of our farms anyway. It's just off to the left. Yeah, that's bow sales there, isn't it? So we need to take a right, and then at the staggered crossroads at the end, take a left. And then we need to come out, when we put this in the other field, we need to You come out of the shop, take a left and then another left, I think. That's what it was. It's basically in behind the equipment farm shop. Yeah, we're going north of north of 115. Oh. It just made that turn. Like I say, what we'll do after we put this over on the other field, we'll go back and grab the tractor and trailer with the harvester on, bring it up for maybe whoever's going to do this field next, or the next field next. Kids were nice like that. That's that one done. And then we'll grab the other truck, come up and empty that. Like I say, then we just have to find the Range Rover and come down. Oh, there's the lane. That's what we were looking for. Alright, rubbing the wall. Okay, we need to go down here and take a left. Yeah, so if there's the left just there. Looks like a bit of barley and maybe sorghum this side. So we'll just leave this one somewhere just on this green bank. That'll do it. Just leave that there. That'll do you. Right, let's jump in one of these. Did I pick the right one? No, I picked the wrong one. Never mind. Alright, let's move this one forward, separate them backwards, one or the other. That'll do. That'll do, just so I can get in the other one. Let's quickly take this up the field. Out of the way, then we'll jump in the lorry, empty that. We're not too worried about it falling off, guys. We've got it lashed in. So it shouldn't fall off. Not terribly quick, this tractor, but hey, it is what it is. So we'll take this up to 114. We'll drop it off for whoever's going to do that one. It might be me again. Oh, obviously not on stream. We'll start doing some more interesting stuff on stream now. Obviously we'll have to finish that build that we're doing. But yeah, the last time we were live doing the farm, we were actually doing parsnips on that big field. So I had to go to work to have a medical today. The reason some workplaces arrange medicals with their doctors is they don't believe what you're saying. So they want their doctor to have a look at you. When I say it's their doctor, when I went there, I was very happy to hear that the doctor that was there was independent from the company. And yeah, she even said to me that even without medication, I shouldn't be on the road. with the condition that I got. So, I think it helped the fact that she had a dislocated left shoulder, and obviously mine's a frozen shoulder on the right side. So we're going to leave this up near 114 for parsnip harvest, which I've taken, but I'm not going to do today. We're going to finish off the parsnip harvest we're on, transport the equipment up to 105 from what's left on the field after we've completed. And then we're going to go do some mulching of our own fields, the ones that the community farm owns, because they're more important. We need to get them ready for planting season. You know, we need to get it all ready and waiting, so when planting season comes, we can just get the planters out straight in on the field, bosh, get, you know, max yield and all kinds of goodness. So when we come out of the shop to go to 105, it's right here, up that way. This thing isn't that quick, is it? I don't know what the power's like when you're pulling something, but road speed is rubbish. Wish I got one of those freaking old class thing, those case things that we got. At least they do 34. I know it's only 9 miles an hour faster, but it seems a heck of a lot faster when you're driving it. Johnny love, Johnny's my mind. My mama said you can't hurry, love. Right, let's make sure we got the equipment on the back still. Yep, that's good. It's still there. That'd have been disastrous, wouldn't it, if I forgot to ratchet strap the freaking harvester down. And what I think I'll do is we just swing it round. And we don't have crop destruction on, so we can do this. Just swing it round. And that'll do. Stop. Alright, let's go back. Let's jump in our truck that we're currently using. That tidies up that field a little bit more, doesn't it? Oh, I turned it off. Right, let's go and empty this. And then let's finish this field. Hanging on, I remember Mama said. This will seem a lot faster journey. My love got me easy, and I keep on waiting, anticipating for that soft voice. What's in you, yeah, now. Easy, my mama said. One thing I like, guys, is when I'm on the farm, jamming to a bit of music makes every job a lot easier, makes it pass a lot easier. And to be honest, I don't care what job I'm doing. Just give me some decent tunes and I'm good. Simulator radio. Be interested to know which contract this goes into now, because obviously I've picked 2 more since I started offloading. Right, hopefully it will go into the field that we're on 169. Quickly look. Oh, it's not. It's going into 114. Bastard. Yeah, it's going into 114. That's a bastard. Near mine. Right, let's go. Let's get back to the field. Let's finish her off. Just means that those other 2 contracts probably have to be fulfilled before they get done. But like I say, I'm going to change job after I do the rest of this field and get some motion done. I think that's where our chickens are right there. I think that's why there's so many blue dots on it. Kingo, thank you very much for your follow, my man. Or my girl. Kingo. Kind girl. Whatever, however you want to say it. Welcome in. Welcome into the funhouse. Right, it's followed down and then just after the V. Well, to be honest, we kind of cheat on this next bit. Well, I do. I kind of cheat going back around. There we go. Kind of cheat. Okay. Let's finish this beach and get on the next field. Yes, no, yes, no, no. Natalie and Blua. Oh god, it automatically turned itself off. So that tidied up the field anyway, guys. It took a little bit extra, gave me a little bit of extra time off the field, but now there's only 1 lorry on this field, 1 harvester, and that particular thing waiting for me to put the harvester on to go up to the next field. Yeah. Like I say, bit of a tidy up. just have to go and find the Range Rover in a minute and come back down for the diesel trailer and whack that over onto one of the other fields, or we just take it back to the farm. Probably, I would have thought, get it, you know, put it back to where it is, just fill it all up, ready to rock and roll for, I don't know, the next jobs. No. If you're wondering what this mod is, guys, it's the VCA mod, Vehicle Control Add-on. It's a bit like GPS, just on steroids. For instance, you can tell it how wide or whatever you want your job to be, or you can automatically detect how wide your headers or cutters are. It does all that. You can tell it how many rows you want to miss. So at the moment we got it on 4, so we're going 1, 2, 3, empty, in on the 4th one, and sorted. You can also have it so when you turn your steering wheel inside of the inside the cab or outside the cab, it pans the camera with you. It's a great mod, this one, you know. As you can see, the pan interior is normal. Look backwards from inside, outside. It's got all that sort of stuff. Snap angle for when you're trying to get it just right, 1%. I think default's about 15%. Working width 3 meters. DJ Simulator. Thank you very much, my dude. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, as I said about the rows, you have to do both. So if you're working right or left, it wants to know exactly. Yeah, and the rest we don't kind of use. DJ Simulator. I'm the presenter on on Simulator Radio. How about that? So kind of the same as your name. Instead of being a DJ simulator. No? Simulator Radio coming in your ears, which is exactly what we're listening to, guys. We're listening to Simulator Radio. The auto DJ is on. Unfortunately, you can't request for that. Right, these next couple of lanes are a lot longer. So we may have to do a few more unloads. Oh! And considering, guys, that this was only the second map this guy has done, I mean, it's a revamp kind of his original The Oaks, but he fixed all the glitches of it. I go by DJ as my family. Ah, so you're not actually a DJ. Cheers. Could be interesting guessing your name then, if it's your first and last name. Because I only say that because I just thought of one. That's very famous. That's DJ. For first and last names. Don Johnson. How about that? Bosh. So yeah, not many rows to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows to go. First and middle name? No worries, dude. Gonna have to move the truck again in a minute. They've called you DJ since 92. Wow. I mean, I think a lot of families do that. They shorten people's names to make it easier, or give them pet names or some shit. You know what I mean? So they just shorten my name. And when I'm in trouble, they use my proper name again. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Yes. My name. Let's go. So we got this long lane, that long lane next door, and then it's all fairly medium kind of lanes then. Should be able to get it all in one truck, but you never know. It might be a better yield than I think. My full name got changed by Depot in 2020, but when I changed it, I may still be used EJ. Understandable. Like I say, after we finish this, guys, what we're going to do is just deposit the equipment up into some other parsnip fields ready for them to be harvested. We're going to go off to do some jobs on our own fields. For instance, there's a job list that has been posted by Dutt Management, and yeah, we're going to go off and do some go off and do some mulching. We haven't done mulching yet on this farm for the guys, so we're going to go see what that's like. And also, guys, what I will say is I've just had a certificate through for the community. So a couple of months back, you may remember we did a charity stream, or a charity marathon stream, in aid of fibromyalgia, and the charity that I did it for, FMA UK, got back to me saying, look guys, what you did for us was absolutely fabulous. No idea that there was that much interest through gaming, but we thank you for what you guys have raised. Would you like a certificate? And I said, yes, we kind of would. You know, it'd be nice to show off that, you know, we were appreciated, for everybody that's kind of thinking about doing a charity stream. And yeah, they sent me a certificate with a letter saying, you know, we appreciate, you know, all the stuff that you did. And cool. Okay. And that'll be posted later, guys, because I couldn't post it because it's PDFs. So one of our community managers is going to post that for us a bit later on. So that'll be posted in the charity section later. So a letter of thank you from FMA UK, along with a certificate, for you guys to be proud of, for everything that you guys did. Now, a lot of, through the whole thing, a lot of people were saying it's my charity, it's my charity, it's my charity. I just led it and got everybody involved and picked the streamers that I thought were good to be on the day, and everybody smashed it out of the park. including all those guys that gave something towards it. You know what I mean? You know, I just arranged and did my bit as a streamer. And if you weren't around but from then, guys, we raised £1,305 for FMA UK, who help people out with fibromyalgia. The 3 charities do gaming events in the UK to raise money. To be honest, I took it upon myself to arrange it, and then did everything through Just Giving. And Just Giving actually gave a little bit on top for what you did. So, you know, I think for every £100 that you donate, they donate tenner. I think it's 10%. Or 7% or something like that. It's something. But yeah, in total £1,305, which is absolutely awesome. Considering my first goal was £300. In fact, we smashed about 8 goes that day of what was suggested might be raised. I think we went from 300 to 500 to 800 to 1,000. To 1,200. I think the last one that wasn't reached was about 1,500. You're going to run out just there, aren't you? Come on, run out. Last year I did one for Sands and Mind Hospital for kids. Yeah, yes. Always willing to do shit for charity. The only downside was right after we did one, one of the other guys did one for, I think it was Mind, and did equally as well. I mean, we try not to do so many throughout the year because obviously you want to let people recoup from the previous one, so that when you do a charity thing, they can give, and people do like to give. Mine is a mental health charity, yes. I think he raised about £900, and his go was only like £200. I never knew that, but yeah, that's sort of well worth charity to donate to. Well, you know, real good charity to do, because it must be devastating for that to happen. You know, you've waited, you've gone through the emotion of, yes, we're pregnant, and especially your wife or something who's gone through the emotion of carrying it for 9 months, to it being DOA. You know, it's got to be freaking heart-wrenching. That's why you pick free all the time to help. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd rather stick to one charity kind of thing. That really need help. You know, other people got their favourite charities, and my favourite charity of old, whenever I did anything for charity, used to be Guide Dogs for the Blind. Only because one of the houses that I lived at, they were right around the corner, and they always were trying to reach out for people to help in any kind of way you could. And the dogs were important. I mean, no doubt about it, the dogs are important. I mean, my greatest thing with Guide Dogs for the Blind, in some respects, is the welfare of the dog after it goes to its owner. I mean, they're going to care for it, obviously, but you're giving it to a person that has virtually no sight. You know, and kind of after the first year, they kind of leave the person alone with the dog. Now, that's all fine and dandy, and they may love take care of the dog, you know, be able to feel their way around the home to feed it and stuff like that. But other such stuff, you know, if the dog suddenly starts limping because it's got something wrong with it or something like that, you know, but there's nothing else to help the person, so it is what it is. Sounds when I do it, I wear their t-shirt they gave people to do the gaming streaming event. That's good of them. Like I say, I did it off my own back. Maybe next time, you know, maybe next year when I do it, maybe do it again for FMA UK. They may do shit like that for me. You know, send me a load of buff t-shirts and shit. But it is what it is. It's a charity. They don't have to, you know. The main thing is that we get people to give for the charities that we support. You know, if they've got to give you a t-shirt worth a tenner, that's a tenner that could have gone into the charity. That's the way I see it anyway. We are nearly finished in this field, guys. Couple of more lines to go and we're done. And then we'll take the equipment up to the other field. And we shall go do some mulching. Help the guys out. Yeah, I got that because I donate to them on a monthly... Ah, I get it now. Yes, yes. So, as you can see, guys, this field is nearly done. We're going to have to, obviously, we're going to have to offload this, take this up to the next field, empty that one, take that over to the next field. Try and find our Range Rover and bring that down and transfer the fuel across. Well, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Range Rover and take the fuel cart back to the farm. Why? Because, you know, it's in the middle of, our farm's in the middle of everything. Adamaps, thank you for the follow. This might be full in a minute. I may have to take a bile break. So what I shall quickly do is we shall offload this. This is probably going to be full. But we should fill the harvester anyway, because we're collecting the same stuff off the other two fills. Thank you for the disco lights. Yeah, that's that done. Right, so we'll put this over near the entrance. We'll jump back in the harvester. We'll just get everything else off the field. We can take everything over to the other field. That's fine, as long as this field's completely done. Reason being is because I think because I chose the other two, harvests to do, it spread the load between the other two fields. Now, the only way this plan isn't going to work now is where if the harvester gets full on this load. So what we'll do is we'll make it up to the end. We'll do the turn. I'll turn my camera so you can watch the harvester. And I shall quickly go for a while. And in the meantime, while I'm quickly going for a while, you can always play the potato game. Or you can play the vending. I don't know where that went, but hey. Where did my vend go? Vend, where did you go? Vend? Where's the vend? Potato, game, potato links. Mix links, ton power. Where's the vend? The vend isn't on there anymore. If it disappeared in my camera. No, it didn't disappear. Anyway, we'll figure that out in a minute. Right, let's make the turn. I'm going to quickly go for a bar. I'll be right back. Wow, out of maps. Come in and immediately start throwing potatoes around. GG's. Right, let's see if we can find where that freaking shit went. No, bits, the T alert. Yeah, that just disappeared. Potato, emote chair, walk on. Okay, that just disappeared. That's strange. Okay. Add, what was it? Browser source, wasn't it? Add existing. Where's vend? There it is. Oh, Logan's back. Yay! Right, anyways. Shall we just see whether that works? There we go. So guys, we have Logan live on the radio. So if you want to get a song in, exclamation SR dash request. And don't forget guys, Simulator Radio is completely run by donations. Hi Kev, how you doing bro? And there's the link for the website if you want to give something to the cause. If you don't feel like doing that, you could always gift it to me by Dono, and I'll gift it to them. The only downside is I get recognised for it, and you don't. Don't forget, guys, it's still September, and as such, I think... well, I don't think, I kind of know. What they've done the last few days, or the last day or so, is for every 5 donos that you gift, they give another one. Yeah, that just sent an empty request. Well done. You need to put title and artist after that. Right, that's a little bit loud now. There we go, that'll do. Believer. If that's the share one, the next time you request it, yeah, make sure you put share on it. Or is that the Beatles one? You see, you leave a lot of open territory when you don't put an artist. So it could be Believe by Share, it could be Believer by the Beatles. So when I'm live on the radio, I insist that people put a title and artist. But yeah. There we go. That's a good one. And it's up to him whether he puts it on. And, you know, what we say is some presenters just do the request as is. Some people, some DJs, presenters like to slip them in with stuff that they're doing. So if he's doing club or dance or whatever, and that's, say, a rock song, it might not get played until he goes, like, into his rock section. Yeah, I wanna know. Still wanna know. But yeah, that's a good request. So, well, I was live the other day and I said, look, I kind of insist on artist and title, and they were like, why? Well, because, and I explained it to them, you know, there might be an artist out there or a song out there that has many different artists. You take it, I can't, what's the Elvis one? Can't Help Loving You. You know, that was brought out by Elvis, by UB40, by about 4 artists. And if you don't insist on one artist, you might want Elvis and I might play UB40. And you go, that's the wrong song. Your problem, not mine. I played the song that you requested. So yeah, if you're Pacific, then, you know, if he hasn't got the song, what he'll do, or what I do anyway, if I don't have that specific song by that artist, if I have the artist, I'll just play another song by that artist. It gives me scope to play kind of what you wanted in the first place. Right, we'll go empty it out. We'll go, we'll empty the harvester. And it's just switched itself off, so we'll have to switch back on. We'll empty the harvester. We'll take the truck up to 105, because that's one of the next fields to do. We'll put the harvester on the trailer. We'll take that up to 105. At least that field's done then. and we shall go mulch the community fields. My little shortcut. I am using a combination of the Thrustmaster Farm Stick, which I absolutely love. I'm not a partner with them, but I will tell you now, it is a fucking good piece of equipment. And the buttons for Icon City for your Stream Deck, Loop Deck, and I believe they work on Touch Portal as well. Don't quote me on that, but I believe they do. And yeah, if you want some button packs from Icon City, exclamation icon in chat, use my code, gets you 10% off. There you go. Because you put everything in, you managed to find it and he's got it queued up. Let's just finish this Let's just finish this harvesting. And then we'll take the truck over to 105. I think I can do it without that now, so let's turn GPS off a second, deactivate that. Then we'll take it over and chuck it on a trailer. And then we go finally do another job, which will be fantastic. Because all we've done for the last, I don't know, 12 hours IRL is harvest parsnips. I'm sick of seeing parsnips. I'm seeing parsnips in my sleep. Yeah, so we'll take this over. We'll plonk this on the trailer. We'll take it over to 105. We'll come back for the truck. Take that over to 105. We'll then try and find the Range Rover and grab the fuel truck and take that back to the farm and fill it all up. This harvester could do with repairing, to be honest. We're going close to the shop, so I might just plonk this on the thing and repair it. It could do with a repair. Don't request too many at once, my dude, though. You know, he hasn't played your first one, so... You know, wait till he plays your next one before requesting again. No worries, dude, you didn't know. I normally allow for 3. If I'm having a slow show, I normally allow for about 3 in at once. And that'll be your second. Right, that's that. Some presenters, though, only allow 1 at once. That's why I said just go steady. Right, okay, so it's... We'll just watch this happening. So it's L to have that, and it's... Start the engine. And... X for the power gate. There we go. Beautiful. Don't you just love it when it works? Now, let's take this up to 105. We'll come back for the truck. What a surprise. Nightmare TTV. Hi Reese, how you doing, bro? So Nightmare TTV, guys, otherwise known as Reese from the radio. He's also a presenter on SR. So watch out for his lives, guys. Watch out for his stuff that he does on Twitch too. Excalibur, how you doing, bro? That's a big field you have there, sir. Now that's a small field. My interest you in a robotic scarecrow. See the manager. Nightmare, you're welcome. Yeah, I was on a bigger field than that, so let's show you guys. So we're doing this one, and the field we were doing before was this one. 4 times the size. That's a big field. I tell you how big it was. I had in that field 176. I had 10 hours in it. And it wasn't even complete. And I had help from other people. 4 times the price, yeah. That other field was 181,000 contract price. And we made about 400,000 profit. We might have made about 6 or 8,000 profit, but somebody came on and accidentally completed the contract when we still had crop down. We don't know who. It didn't log it. So we just got to go, oh well, it happened. We'll need the 4th to raid for repairs. Yeah. So this harvester requires a repair, so because it's about, I think it's only got like just under a quarter of the spanner left. So we're just going to take it to the shop and repair it on our way to the field. The field in a minute is going to be off to our right, but we're going to just carry on up to the shop a second so we can repair it. We need to find the repair bay. Wow, we're already hour quarter in. Second ad break, guys, coming up. 3 minutes. Don't worry, guys, the ad breaks are only for 1 minute, so it's fine. They're on the minimum that I can do. Well, they're kind of not. The minimum I can do is 30 seconds, but, you know. Since the old turbo came in, I still fit the workout to a minute. Right, so 105 is just to the right of this next junction, which is where we're taking this to lay over before we grab the truck and bring it up here. The truck will take us no time at all to bring up. Another little job we got to do in a second is grab the Range Rover, wherever that's hiding to. Go down and grab the fuel trailer. Okay, we're coming up to the shop. Should be coming up on the left in a second. Yeah, the tractor isn't very quick. Right. Right, let's try and find the repair bay. These trailers have got to go back down to the farm at some point as well. Alright, where's the repair bay? Ah, there it is. Okay, so we just want the harvester, nothing else. I just hope we don't have to take it in on the bay. That'll do, just so we can get at it. We want that one. 340 bucks repair, yes. What about the head? Yeah, 50 bucks to repair it. We'll do that. Okay. Let's take it down the field. At least we're all good now. Na 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 na. It's all around the world. Na 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 na. And there you go, guys. There's my code to Icon City. Get yourselves 10% off your purchases. They do absolutely wonderful button stuff for, say, farm sim, construction sim. They also do ETS, ATS, and lots of other games. I believe they just brought out one for Satisfactory. Yeah, check them out, guys. And like I say, with my code, or with any of your favorite streamers' code that are partnered with Icon City, use their code, get 10% off. Okay, so the field is just up here on our right. It is a stupid looking field, I can tell you that for nothing. I mean, it literally looks like a fucking carrot. I hate that one. That's like a fucking jump scare. Okay, it's this one just off to our right, so we're going to do exactly the same as we've done in the other field. There's no crop destruction in, so we're going to take it in, give it a spinny so we can just jump off and do the shit. There we go, that'll do. And we'll just leave you there. That'll do ya. Right, let's jump back the field. Where's the field? There it is. Let me hear you say, hell yeah. Take us a bit quicker to get up to the field in this thing and tell you that one. Well done. Not. So it's only a $500 loss, so you put $500 in, you lost 500. There's also a trivia, guys. If you want to do trivia, absolutely free to play. Questions are totally made up from the made-up question bin. So whose voice is the characters Ronan Cherry in the Red Dead Redemption? There you go. Anyone play Red Dead Redemption might know that. Just answering the number, guys, beside the person's name. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Your first number in is the one that it has, or the one that it takes for your answer. So if you put 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, it just takes number 1 because that was your first guess. I'm going to guess SnowRunner time. I was thinking about playing SnowRunner actually today, but when Average did it, I thought, no, I can't really copy everything. I can't copy what he's done. But Kev, thanks for your help the other night. Much appreciated. You managed to get a couple of tasks done, and a mission. I really want to go on that new map just to get the new vehicles, but you have to complete a lot of the missions to get them. You know, I really want to go on the new map. Just get the vehicles. But I think there's about 5 or 6 new vehicles, is it? There's 2 tractors. There's that camper thing. I forget which they are, but yeah, I think there's like 4 or 5 new vehicles, something like that. Right, we're just going to park this up just here. That'll do you. Right, let's go and get the Range Rover. Where the fuck's the Range Rover to? Is that it? Yes, it. No, that's it there. What have you got on the back? Fertilizer. Where are we going? So we're there, and we gotta go. We gotta go. I think we can cut across the couple of fields here to get there. I think we can take a shortcut. You down for more when I am? No worries, my dude. Right, here we go. Time to wang it over the hump. Hey! He landed it! Where are we going? Ah, shit, I should have gone one more over. I think it's the right way. Lyndon, good afternoon. Ah, there it is over there. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Whoa! No, let's take this back to the farm. And then we shall jump in that tractor over that's doing the mulching, and we shall do a field of mulching. Just for something different. Oh, hello. Bit of yeah, trailer swing. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. Just like an old Range Rover. Hear the gearbox go click, 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 click. So they were like. Even worse when you were changing from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive. You changed from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive, that was like click. Yeah, so he's trying to slip it in when it fits. Right, we're just going to leave this behind, but beside the refueling pod, which is just here. We're just going to leave it there. Turn you off. Right. Let's jump in our thing. This is one of our fields that requires mulching. He's like, yes. Right. We need to go back a bit. Okay, that'll do. Drop it down. Let's go. It's going to be one of them fields where you can't really see what you're mulching. Got a big ass field too, this one. Once we get going on it, it'll be fine. Get kind of one or two headlands done. It'll be alright. How many requests per stream am I allowed? Just don't do too many at once. I'd say maximum 3 until he's played one, and then obviously you can top it up. You know. So you've got this one, and you got one more. You know. You could do 2 more in retrospect, but he's only on for an hour. I say an hour. He's only on for 33 minutes left. So I'd say if you get one more in, that'll be 2, and that should be enough to the end of the show. Because if he does it the way I do it, your next request won't go into the queue until he's played your first one. So he's playing this one now. So your next one will go into the queue if he's doing it the way I do it. And then if you put in another one, that'll go in when your kind of next request goes into the queue. Or is played, sorry. Because people go, I've requested 3 songs, yeah, but, you know, I don't put them into the queue until your first one that you've requested is played. Same as how I used to do karaoke. You know, people used to put in 3 or 4 karaoke songs. But their second one doesn't enter the queue until they've sung the first one. To give other people a chance that want to sing. Always done it that way. Otherwise, if somebody sticks 3 songs in all at the same time, you're going to go their song, their song, their song. And that's not fair. There you go. He's got your next request all lined up. Is he going to play it straight away? Was this the request that you did before? I know this song. This is the Forza Horizon song, isn't it? Whenever you're loading in the game, this is playing. Took you ages to find it. Yeah, my name's all over the Forza Horizon games. Well, my Xbox game name is all over the Forza Horizon games. 4 and 5. So you can look up tunes or paint jobs by Mad Matt 1978 6880. There should be tracks, paint jobs for cars, tunes for cars. And that was all me, baby. All me. Never really got into motorsports tuning because it was slightly different. I love cars, racing and farming. See, I sort of gave up the racing because, you know, my day-to-day life is fairly hectic, fairly stressful. And then to come home and go racing was a little bit... Then planes. Yeah, never really got into farm sim either. But flight sim. Sticks, how you doing, brother man? How are you? I hope you're well. Give me a second here, brother man, and we shall try and tempt the shout out for you once it comes up, because it ain't yet. You got any mods around? Shecky, you available to give 6 a shout out? Some medical crap I'm dealing with, but I'm up and running. GG's, man. Yeah, don't let it beat you, bro. Don't let it beat you, my dude. But if you got to take a break, obviously take your break. Come on, Stream Deck, catch up with who's in chat. Takes ages for the Stream Deck to catch up. Might have to write this in by hand. Ah, there you are. Found you. Guys, shout out there for 6 wheeling. If you're not already, please go over and give him a follow. You don't know what you're missing. Does a lot of farming, does a lot of stuff for disabled streamers and stuff like that. American Truck Sim, obviously, and an all-round good guy. And you know, if you haven't already followed, where the fuck have you been? You should immediately tick back, man. You've only got one in, haven't you, now? So yeah, you can get another one in. Like I say, he's only on for another 27 minutes. We're just on the, well, I am just on the Community Farm 6 of Vintage Oaks. So set in, I think it was set in like 1990. Back in 1990, and we are trying to use equipment that is dated before the year 2000. So everything that we're trying to use was dated before 2000. So a lot of these big fields take a lot. I mean, really do take a lot of work. I think the only thing we use that's a little bit cheaty is we do use an auto load trailer for the bells. I listened to that other Life is a Highway 6 the other day. It's not for me, mate. I'll be playing the Rascal Flats one. Are you using a sim wheel? Yes, I am. At the moment, and I say at the moment, I am using Thrustmaster. But I do have a partnership with Moser and do plan on buying a Moser for myself. You have to be O to like it, I guess. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a little rocky or something for me, a bit rocky or punky for me. Yeah. Because I'm used to the Rascal Flats version, it just sounds odd. Know what I mean? Right, I'm going to come back and just quickly do that little bit there. Oh, that's interesting. I'm thinking about getting Moser. Any discount codes? There is a link that you can go through to me. It's not a discount code. It just bigs me up when you go through my link to buy it. but it's in the Discord that I belong to. Exclamation soag in chat if you want that. And then go down to my section of it and just yeah, click on my connections, and that will show you the Moser link. Or just wait to the ticker tape. Is your bio, is your Discord in your bio? Yes, the Discord's there. It'll pop up on a link in a minute. Hang on a minute, let me do it. Where's Moser? There's so many buttons there. Yeah, thank you, Irish lad. There's the Discord. So like I said, you must be over 18. It's a group of adult gamers, and we just sit in there most of the night, have a load of fun. Irish, I did see you in, but I didn't want to press your button until you said something. Again, guys, another really nice streamer that you should go and follow. Six, thank you very much, my dude. Why is it always the guys that do that? Hey, why is it always the guys that give it that hook turn and spit on my thing? Answer on a postcard. And Cersei's working overtime. Fetish maybe? Yeah, isn't that right? Right, we show... Get a straight with that corner, I think, up there in a second. And then whack a bit of VCA on. Right, so let's give a steady straight. Reckon about... Oh, about here, do you reckon? Yeah, I reckon about here. Let's steady straight across to there. Point that right at it. Right, okay. So Bosch, Farm Sim, GPS. I'm moving forward. Activate GPS. Make sure it's got the right tool on it. Yes, indeedy. And away we rock. I love VCA, guys. It means I can virtually do fuck all and talk to you, instead of you trying to fuck me over with channel point redeems and bit redeems, which you do in ETS and ATS quite a lot. There's a lot there, I tell you. There's a lot there. I think I have almost the most redeems you can have from Lumiere. Should have gone around twice. We'll tidy it up later. We'll tidy it all up later. We'll just get the main part of the field done for now. It's a bit of an odd shaped field, this one. It's kind of like, I don't know, a kidney shaped field. So it's got like a big mound, and then it goes up round that corner. Round you. Let's have a question. So the question is, which former Star Trek actor directed Three Men and a Baby in 1987? George Takagi, William Shatner, James Dugan, or Leonard Nimoy? Now, since I watched the old Star Trek and I really like Three Men and a Baby, I should know this, but I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna have a guess at George. I don't know whether that's the answer. I haven't got a clue. Hey Z, how you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, just had a walk in with Zeno. An absolute awesome guy to be around. He's also, we call him our tech guy at soag, because between what him and his dad don't know about computers, nobody will. You're a good bus wanker. That's a nice one. I'm glad you agree you're a bus wanker as well. That's very kind of you. Carl, how you doing? He'll come back now and go, no, you bus wanker. Yes, IRL, I drive buses. Sometimes. I say sometimes. I haven't driven a bus for ages. I'm as okay as I can be. I mean, really, I'm as okay as I can be. So, guys, what you might not know about Twitch at the moment, you know they did their thing with bitties. Every 500 bitties, they'd add bitties to you. They're now doing the same with subs. And I have a feeling they're going to do it until the end of Subtober. So every 5 subs, they give a free one. Okay, mate, on with my day. Great to see you. Must go for now. Guys, there goes Six Wheeling. Like I say, if you're not already following the man, you really must do so. He is a great, great streamer and a great, great friend. Go give the man everything that he deserves. Found the Discord, thanks. Yeah, if you scroll all the way out, read the rules, obviously. Scroll all the way down to my section, and yeah, click on my connections, and Moses in there. Make sure you click on the right link, though. I don't know why I haven't got a button for it. I got a button for every fucking thing else. I just haven't got a button for that one. Merch, hype, YouTube, Discord, farming Discord. Yeah, just not Moser. This is really hard. I got an itch on the back of my neck, and I got to reach around to it with my bad shoulder, and it fucking hurts. And I mean, really, it does fucking hurt. Oh, Jesus. I said to the medical thing for the company earlier that after I explained my movements and stuff, she went, yeah, you know, you should be off. You would be dangerous in being on the wheel and shit like that. And I went, yeah. And she was like, how do you feel about the medication that they give me? I went, to be honest, I don't feel that it's working. You know, I'm still getting pain. I'm still getting this. I'm still getting that. She said, well, stop taking the codeine. And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. You know, what if it comes back worse? You know, the pain shoots are worse. Not taking the codeine. She went, well, yeah, but at least you won't have the side effects. No, I don't like that idea at all. Do I play Faz? No. I say no, but I do have it. And I have tried to play it. The only thing is, I don't like moving my wheel. So any other games I play, like Faz and stuff, I like to play on my controller. So I did go around and look at stuff on Faz when the community was looking at it. But yeah, when I started trying to mess around with it, kind of it died down and never really got around to playing with anybody on it. But guys, saying hi in chat right now is the absolute Queen of SnowRunner. And once her emblem actually pops up, we will give her a shout out for definite. And I do mean Miss Silvermoon. Good afternoon, Miss Silvermoon. How are you feeling? There she is. She was on the other day doing a bit of season 14 of SnowRunner, which Average was doing a bit of today. And it looks very interesting. I gotta admit, it looks very, very interesting. I haven't touched it yet. Getting by. Hope I'm well. I'm getting by as well, my love. I really am. As you may not know, I am off work at the moment with frozen shoulder, and I really need to get into my GPS, otherwise I'm never going to make this turn. Yeah, I'm off at the moment with a frozen shoulder, and I've just gone in for a medical at work because I think they think I'm bullshitting about my why I'm off. So I've had to go in and prove to the company doctor that I am really really off for a reason. And she's totally agreed with me that I shouldn't be driving a bus. So yeah, it's not fun. Although it looks like I'm having fun because I'm playing games. Guys, there's a shout out for Miss Silvermoon. Like I say, go check her out. You will enjoy what she does over there. A lot of SnowRunner and other such stuff. But we call her the Queen of SnowRunner because she is the Queen of SnowRunner. I wish she was doing a little bit of mulching today. I mean, we were doing a little bit of harvesting on some parsnip fields. We got a little bit of tidying up to do over to our left, as you can see, but we'll get that at the end. We should have probably done a second headland, which we might do after the turn around here, and then we'll come up here and just grab these missing bits, and that'll make the turnarounds a little easier. Let's get trucking. I win 1,000 mad bucks. I doubled me money. And speaking of trucking, guys, did you know that I belong to a fabulous VTC that is very easy to do your miles each month and is growing by leaps and bounds all the times? And if you want to get involved in it, guys, here it is. Part of Viking Transport I am, and I am a rep with the company as well. So yeah. Again, you need to be over 18 because you have to join the Discord. It's part of the rules now. And all we require, guys, is 660 miles. And now, I would say it's within a 3-month period, but it's not. I'll explain. So it is 660 miles we require of you in 1 month. But you get a 3-month period to do so. Do I get 1,000 mad bucks? No, you get 1,000 mad bucks to spend on other games like the vending machine and the lockbox. The lockbox is exclamation lockbox plus 5 numbers, and the idea is you guess the combination to the safe, and you get all the money within it when you do guess it correctly. You can also gain mad bucks by speaking in chat. You gain mad bucks by playing potato if you win. Vending machine, obviously. Scramble, free to play, and all you do is unscramble the word. And of course, answering the questions right on the trivia. Oh, I got 300, but then it glitched and I lost them. I bet it's not 69.69. No, it's not 69.69. But I don't have to pull. Or the landing. But guys, we do giveaways once per month. In this month, we gave away 30 euros, which translates in English to about £27. Why did we give away that much? Because it was, you know, a very nice gift back to you guys that had gifted me the month before. Scramble. As in scrambled egg. There you go. So there you go. It says that you started a game off, and if anybody else wants to play, it's exclamation scramble for them. Otherwise, if they guess the word and haven't entered exclamation scramble, they just give you the word that's there to be unscrambled. And you type it in and bosh, it's done. But if somebody else enters the game as well, then it's the first person to answer it correctly wins. It's that easy. I think we got to do that field as well. I like this song. Do you still want me? Love my body. You should like me hard to be fast Ferrari. Do I guess a random word or no? It will bring you up in a minute a random set of letters. Here it comes. Is everybody ready? Gathering around with pencils, and now it will give you the scrambled word. So all you got to do is unscramble that word, the 5-letter word, and write it in chat. And because you've entered by pressing exclamation scramble, it'll only recognise you answering it. Oh, yeah, I know what it is. I see what it is. Do you see what it is? I see what it is. No? You'll kick yourself when you do. Alright, let's just do these bits that we missed. You'll kick yourself when it tells you. It's easier than you think. Your heart beat fast Ferrari. Do you still want me? There you go. See? You wait till it gives you a hardware and you're like, oh. That's a fairly easy one. You didn't get the mad bucks? Yeah, you did. Exclamation MBS. It's my made-up currency. Exclamation Mike Bravo Sierra to see how many you have. It's just a made-up currency for the games, that's all. See, there you go, you got 9,200. It's just a silly thing to play the games with. And there's also this game as well. There's also that one. And as you can see, it gives you a clue. So I put in combination 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it says that it was too low. So whatever I guess with, the amount that I guess with, which I think is 500 mad bucks, that went into the vote. And so there's every guess until you guess the right one. And every penny that's in there at the time, you win. No, he says I want to do another scramble. Anybody want to give him some competition, guys? Exclamation scramble in chat. I do want to do that season 14 map just to get the vehicles. The downside is you have to do a lot of the side missions and stuff to actually get them. And I don't want to really do that because some of you may not know, some of you may know that I like to do my SnowRunner maps in order when I do them. And yeah, trying to get all the vehicles from that map, half of the fucking stories and shit will be done. So there we go. Here's your word coming up. Oh, easy one. There you go. Dollar, 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 dollar. There's a cooldown board. Give it a chance, dude. Anyway, hi Borg, how you doing, mate? Really on that dancing all night long. Oi, dickhead, that's not fucking nice, is it? Right. We'll see if it can turn. It should be able to make the turn just about. I'm good, DG. I'm glad you're okay. We'll be down some pain and stay sorrow. Come on, hurry up. Oh, he's well into the scramble game now, look. He's well into the scramble game. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, Kadash and Woe. And there you go, guys. There's a shout out for the Drunken Boar. Go and check him out. He does some great stuff. Kadash and Woe. Oh, what's that word? It's, yes, it's that word. You know what fucking word? Can't say word. Trust me, there's a word there. And I missed a bit. There you go. You're getting it. MBS. There you go. I don't know what it, I don't want to tell you what I got, but mind you, I get bankrupt quite a lot. Only way you can lose your money is by playing the vending machine. Well, unless you overspend on the lockbox, of course. Just noticed something with this motor that I don't think is supposed to be there. So, if you look at the rear wheel, or the rear motor wheel at the back, just in front of that, I think it's supposed to be a gap, and there is no gap. Well, not from this angle, there's no gap. Well, maybe there is, maybe it's just me. But there didn't seem to be a gap there. From above there is. Yeah, it's just me. I was looking at it funny. From one of the angles coming the other way with the sun on it, it didn't look like there was a gap between the wheels at the back. Am I the only active person? Everybody else is probably playing games, dude. You know, it's just like, I bet Six Wheeling's gone off to, you know, he was in a minute ago and gave 100 biddies. I bet he's gone off to actually stream. I mean, he's not gone live yet, but I bet sooner or later he'll be live. Doing his own shit. So what day we got tomorrow? So we did what was it, 28th tomorrow, so we've got 3 days to go into the end of the trucking month. We're about 80,000 in front. The last time I checked was second. So we may be able to have a day off of trucking. I say a day off. I always try and post one job a day, so you know I still got to do that. So we'll get that job done tonight. Keep up the miles, keep up the pressure on second. And maybe tomorrow we'll do a bit of snow runner, which will please Kev. We'll go. If we can get a full team, we might do my Umar map. We're very close to finishing that now. You know, a big push, and that'll be that one done. But until I know that we can get 4 people in for that, we'll just keep going on the main map. It sounds like I'm on a main map, but the map is called Main. You going to come off? Have a good day, Adam. Thanks for popping round. Hope you feel the urge to pop back at some time, dude. You have yourself a good day. Be satisfied. Did somebody say snow runner? I did. Yeah, I said I may be doing snow runner tomorrow. Back on Main. Well, to be honest, I could go back to Umar. And yeah. And just try and do another. Even if I only get another 1 job done, it's something. I mean, you did about 3 jobs all in one the other day. It was crazy. You know, you sort of went, ding, you done one, ding, you did another one, ding, you did another one. I was, what the fuck? Matt, what was that game Brax was playing in VC? When he was asking about guns, etc. Looked fun. It was Once Human. I have cast a splash. Drop it all, mate. Drop it all in here, dude. Oh, not that much cash. Okay. I know there's a bit over here I missed. Yeah, you can just about see it's got a green tip on it. Look. Could always drop some of your cash in here, drunk. You know what I mean? Give 5 subs, that'd be brilliant, mate. Really would. I'm joking, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to. This month has been insane for support for the channel. which is why, you know, I asked the wife about me buying Moza when I get paid from Twitch. And she said, what are you going to do with your wheel? And I went, sell it. Sure, well, okay. So, well, you know, we discussed prices that my wheel would go for and stuff. And she was like, okay. To fix you. I think when we go down the bottom end, guys, in a second, what we'll do is we'll go quickly grab that other little bit that we missed a second ago, just so we don't forget that it's there. This has been set to go off, hasn't it? Where's the thing? It's not there. Offset, no offset. If inactive, no. I want it. Always on. Thank you. Guys, there's an ad break coming up in 3 minutes, but don't panic, it's only for 60 seconds. And guys, don't forget, it is still September, and as such, Twitch is kind of celebrating. With every 5 gifted that you guys do, they will gift an extra one. They were doing bitties at the start, like start to middle of the month. Now they're doing subs. So yeah, every 5 sub gifted that you guys do, they gift another one. And that being said, guys, if you have Amazon Prime, don't forget you can get 1 sub per month for absolutely free if you link it to your Twitch account. And you know, maybe it's me, maybe it's not. You know, I don't mind either way, but as long as you know about it. In terms of goes for the channel, even though I've hit 2 goes this month for subs alone, thank you to you guys, I'm 7 away from my next sub go. It's been crazy. 7 more away from my next sub go. I don't know what the next one is after that. I really don't care. I don't care if I reach it either. I mean, I hope I reach this one, but yeah, if I reach the next one, it really don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit anymore. Right, let's pick up that blip. Where are you? There it is. There it is, right in front of me. Oh, just a minute gay. Was is there a tumor in your humor? Come on, turn blue. Turn blue. Thank you. I'm gonna miss a bit. Trying to find a love supreme. There we go. We're on the right track again. We're on the right track again. Those trees are going to be in the way, though, I think, when we turn back to come back. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, so I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to go for another bio break. Hopefully you guys will stick around, and I should be right back in 2 minutes. Let's just slow this down. There we go. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Too much liquids. Eyes are back, just in time. Oh, what are we on? 2 hours 20. There we go. We're active again. We're active again. Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Oh, I got a red line on my thing. I hate it. There we go. There we go. Let's go. So guys, with 40 minutes of the show to go, yeah, we'll be doing a bit of snow weather tomorrow. I think I'm going to just stick it on Umar and see how far we get. I know Kev's willing. Yeah, not many people like Umar because it is a very complicated map. You only won 5,000, I won 100k. That's right, dude, you're going to pay me back by doing 5 gifted, it's fine. I'm in time. Be about the same time as today. So about 2 o'clock to about 5 o'clock, if you're about. Nah, I'm not. Tight ass. Yeah, you're in? Cool. So there you go, guys. If you're about between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock tomorrow and you're not of the faint-hearted and you can help me out with a map on SnowRunner, one of the most complicated, I feel, in Umar. I've got one particular section of the 4 maps to do, and that is North Aegis. I think we've got about 5 contracts to do, 6 contracts to do, something like that. Nearly all the tasks are done. It's just a pain in the ass traveling all the way over there and all the way fucking back again to do shit. It's just one of them. I mean, to show how complicated it is, guys, I went over there with the vibrating thingy-majiggy tool on the back of one of my trucks and was going around and almost immediately got stuck. Now, I know where I'm going with it, kind of, because I kind of figured it out from when I got stuck. And I was kind of the wrong side of the river ice flow bit. So I think I should have been over the other side, and I wasn't. But yeah, I know that for next time when we do that, I shall probably start doing that job tomorrow afternoon. So I'll have my cosmic vibrator, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't know. Yeah, and I'll be doing a bit of that. But yeah, if you want to come and join us, there's room for, well, 3 including 3 after me, so, and Kev's going to be one of them, so there's 2 more spots remaining. Yeah, like I say, it's not for the faint of heart, this one. You must have decent trucks. Because at the moment, most of my trucks, or some of my trucks, are tied up on main with generators and stuff. To be honest, that's another quite hard map, main. I've done the map with the garage on. There's just a few bits and pieces to do on the other map. And we're slow. I'm slowly, or we're slowly, because Kev's helped me now. Nearly every time I'm on there now. We're slowly going through it one job by one job kind of thing. I mean, sometimes I feel it might be easier just to say a job and then everybody just go and grab something on for that job. You know, might make it easier. So, like, if there's a shopper list of 4 items, you just each grab that something, and off you go. I think Average is planning to play SnowRunner tomorrow as well. Oh, it's Average's 12-hour stream tomorrow. We may give tomorrow a miss, guys. Here's why. The Average Viking tomorrow... Saturday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. So the Average Viking tomorrow is doing a 12-hour stream in celebration of hitting 4K. So we may take a break tomorrow. And do the SnowRunner on Sunday. Because he'll be doing trucking, snow running, and a few other games. So yeah, we'll be giving tomorrow a rest, guys. And tune in from 11. I think he's doing 11 to 11. So tune in for, 12 hours of the Average Viking celebrating 4K. I shall probably dip in and out, do a bit of radio if I can, if there's breaks enough to do a bit of radio, just to give him some tunes to listen to while he's doing his thing. I also do want to do want a bit of trucking. Darn, I'll be working. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this field next to us needs doing as well. Do we have enough time to do it? Maybe we'll have enough time to start it, I suppose. So we're going to get this field done. What field's this? 143? Oh, it says 1-4's been done. And yet it doesn't look done, does it? Yeah, on the map, it says it's done. It don't look done. I'll have to look on the farm list in a minute, guys, for that. So we'll make the turn. I'll just quickly look at the farm list on the Discord. 11:30 till 1 or 2, depending on how busy it is. Then travel across town to the Forest ground for Forest versus Fulham. It's first degree football, isn't it? First division football. Anyway, let's have a look at the job list. So he put in 143, 144, 148, 171 needs moaching. We're on 14. What are we on? 14. We're on 143. So he's put the 144 and he's doing in oh, Camston, what? Yeah, okay. But we might do the field beside us as well, and then say that those two fields are done. How dare you call it first division? Well, it kind of is, isn't it? Forest versus Fulham is first division. Okay, I'll be kind. I'll be kind. They're Premiership wannabes. The reason I call them Premiership wannabes because they'll bounce up and down. Whoops. Yeah, so my plans for later is I might actually put SnowRunner on tonight, Kev, if you want another crack at it. What I really want to do the next hour after I've stopped streaming, I want to get a job done on ETS, and then after that I might just whack SnowRunner on for a couple hours. I'll be completely open and honest and say Fulham are just as strong as us. Right now, it's going to be difficult to beat them. Yeah, but you should be confident, shouldn't you? I mean, I don't know what results you've had afterwards, but after beating one of the greatest football teams in the land, you know, for accolades, your team should be pretty confident at the moment. Kev's like, yep, I'm up for that. Just send me the code. I'd love to have SnowRunner open and still run trucking. Still go trucking on myself, but I don't know whether my PC will handle it. I can try, I suppose. To open up SnowRunner, give you the code, and then go trucking. And get my trucking done. It's only one job, hour and 3/4. I'm not really that hungry yet. It says that field below us needs mulching, but I don't think it does. Well, it says it doesn't, but you know, there's weeds in the field. It probably needs weeding. It probably doesn't need mulching. No, it's not that. It's this one here. I don't think it needs. The next one. Yes, it's weeds. There you go, it's weeds. It don't need mulching. Well, it says it's mulched, so it's weeds in there. So it needs weeding. The 144 needs weeding, not mulching. Worth a try, and if not, I'll hop off. Let you truck. The trouble is, if it's, I won't know whether it's lagging on you. Because I think my PC will prioritize the trucking. Right. Right, we'll go and try and mulch that and see if the weeds disappear. Message on Discord? I will do, mate, no worries. So they're collecting grass up there. I say they're collecting grass. I'm on here at the moment on my Todd. We'll just go down and just double check that that's just in case it will take a mulch rather than the weed. Obviously, I got the mulch on. We've got a bit of time to waste, so why the fuck not? How much time we got left? 30 minutes. We might, if this takes some mulch instead of weeding, we might be able to get this done. It's only a small field. Right, will it rip the weeds up? It will. Okay, we'll mulch this as well then. Yeah, it's not. It's not doing it. It did some, but it's not doing it all. Well, I say that it's doing them now. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because it's killing me when I. Hit me, baby, one more time. Well, it is working. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. I think that other edge is the straighter one, so we'll go around twice. And yeah, just ups and downs it. So guys, in the start of today, we did a bit of harvesting, some parsnips. We left the equipment on 2 fields that were also parsnips. We also took the fuel trailer back to the farm. We didn't miss that bit, that was an undulation. So let's go over on a different angle and see if she gets it. No. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if she gets it. There you go, she got it now. And I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Yep, baby, one more time. It's killing me now, don't you know? Still believe. Alright, after we get this done, guys, this should make this field easier to do. So I didn't think this, well, to be honest, I didn't think this would even mulch because it said it didn't need mulching. It said it needed weeding, but I suppose mulching is kind of weeding. Breaks apart what's on the field, but turns it into the field, makes goodness out of it. There's something wrong. The southern kind I used to be someone you love. Holy shit! Ladies and gentlemen, eyes only in the house, rate of 48. Hi, Eyes. How you doing, bro? Triana, how you doing, my lady? Broken. Yes, I did see them redeeming quite a lot, my dude. Blitzy, thank you for the follow, my man. Oh, I don't know whether you're a man or woman, to be fair, but hey, my man. He pronounced it properly. Hey, Chucky. Great stream earlier, my lady. Old man here. He's got a sausage. Thanks. Yeah, great stream, my lady. Great stream. I mean, it did sound like you were kind of bored, but yeah, it was a great stream. Very entertaining. Used to being someone you love. So we finished off that contract we did. We started off the other day off stream. We've done most one of our fields. This is the second one that we're going to mulch. We're going to write that in chat a little bit later in the jobs that have been done. I've also taken the harvesting machinery off to 2 more fields that require doing. So they're separated, two other parsnip fields. Yeah. Am I in 144? I am. Alexa, start a timer for 5 minutes. Thank you, Minute. Dickwad.
Minutes. Started now.
That's already been done. Well, somebody says it needs doing again. I think Cams says it needs doing. So I just jumped in it and started doing it. Because I was doing that one there. I was doing that one there, the big field ahead of us. So he sings on stream? Yeah. If the song's decent enough to sing along with, why not? I got a fair singing voice. No, it's done. Oh yeah, probably is. Hold the line caller. Okay, so I'm actually weeding it with a motra then. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, I'm weeching it with a motra. Is that good or bad, average? As long as you keep doggy alive, leave it, fella. The cedar will weed it. Okay, no worries. What other fields needed it? So it's 44 done. I think Cam's did. So sorry, 143 done. 48. I think somebody said needed doing. So I did 43. Somebody said 44, but that one's not. 148. This one here. But according to that, that's mulched. Is 148 need doing or not? And 150. 150 needs ploughing, according to that. I don't know. I shall leave it for the farm manager then. But I did the big one, because that one was on the list to do. 148's done as well. Cam's did 150, so that just leaves 171 on the list. So this one here. So I'll take the motor over to 171 and just leave it there for somebody to do then. I got to find my way to 171, but hey. That's this way. Oh. What? What? Hello? What am I stuck on? Why won't it move? Is there a fold up thing on this thing as well? Hey, I'm good, Chucky. What's the story with this thing? Why is it bashing the floor? Why does it look like this thing's bashing the floor? But it's not bashing the floor. Anyway. Where are we going? So I'll take this to 171, which is over here. Alexa, stop. Not sure where the gate is for the opening. Could be somewhere up this alleyway. What's going on with this freaking thing? Any idea what's going on with this motor? Just don't want to go straight. Detach it. Thank you, Mr. Handy. And reattach it. That's got it. Strange, but yeah. Alright, so we'll take this to 171 for the next person. How do I get up there? Can we go up here? Oh, hello. 171 is this next one up here, isn't it? Yeah, this needs doing. Unless that's weeds. Oh, that looks done. That looks like it's been done. That looks like it needs weeding. So if I take off mulched... Yeah, they're weeds, look. So 171's weeds. 144's weeds. So I I can take this back to the... Unless these need moaching. Mr. H will tell me in a minute, I suppose. Easier. Yeah, this looks like it's been mulched. It's just like it needs weeds. Weeds small. Yeah, it's weeds. Weeds don't matter. Seeding will take care of with dark seeding. Yeah. It's just that it was on the list of stuff that needed mulching. Maybe Cams did it. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Cam said motion 171 complete. Okay, so that's that done. That's that done. Since you're on, Mr. H, any other ones that need moaching while I've got the moacher on the back? Otherwise, I'll just bring it back to the farm and wash it. Sweet in my ears. Just waiting for the map to load for me. Yeah, no worries, dude. Did you just say wash it? Yes, Chucky. Just because you say I didn't wash your tractor the other week, I said the other week, a couple of months back. I only didn't wash it because you said what you didn't doing in my tractor, and I went, okay, I'll give it back to you, and you went off and used another one. How's that my fault? I went, here's your tractor, and you used another one. That's not my fault. Uh-huh. To be honest, that field that I just did, one of the fields that I just helped do of the parsnips, I actually washed the truck twice while I was delivering because part of the route was covered by trees and shit, which way's the farm? That way, I think. And I couldn't see out the window when I go internally. So twice I popped back the farm while using one of the trucks and washed it so I could see where I was going. Oh, that hurt as well. Field 127. 127, where are we? I'm there. I'm coming this way. Oh, where you are now. Okay, so we'll go straight on and right. Okay, I shall take it up to there and leave it in field. Just to update you on what I've done this morning, I completed the field, but I also picked up 2 other parsnip contracts, and I've separated the harvesters into those 2 fields. And each harvester has a truck next to it. Hey, Hobbit, how you doing, bro? How's work? Hopefully you're home to roost for the weekend. Okay, no worries. And guys, tomorrow I shall be taking the day off because while he's in here, Mr. Average Viking will be doing a 12-hour stream, which will include trucking, snow running, and some other great games from 11 till 11. So I shall take a break for the day because, yeah, I shall be just taking the mick out of him. Oh, well, I'll be in for emotional support. Right, 128. So it should be the next field. should be the next field. So we've had quite a good day on the farm, guys. We managed to get through a couple of jobs there. So we didn't complete the contract, but we completed the field of 169. There we go. Here's the field that we're doing. We shall just leave you about there. That'll do. Turn you off. No, turn you off. Stay right there. Yeah, so we managed to complete contract in 169, which is this one here. We then took the took two other contracts for parsonips, which were quite small fields, 114, 105, and separated the equipment because we had two harvesters, two trucks. So we separated everything and put a truck and a harvester here and a truck and a harvester here. The 105 isn't very big. It's going to take somebody about an hour to complete, and probably the same for 114, I would imagine. And yeah, probably get more profit than the contract is worth as well, which is always a great thing when you can do root harvests. And they're not a lot on the contract, but you get about, I don't know, maybe 50, 60,000 over the top for selling the product. That's fucking awesome in my book. We also removed the diesel trailer that we had down in 169 and took it back up the farm. So the Range Rover's up there as well at the moment. It's here. So let's go. So we actually left it because I didn't know where to put it. We actually left it beside the diesel pump, so it can be filled up and taken straight back out to do other things with, which I thought was handy because you know, I like to be helpful. Now you're gonna go, you're a bunch of bullshit bastards. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I've virtually done 3 hours. Like I say, no stream from me tomorrow because Average is doing 12 hours, so we shall help out as much as possible with that, and hopefully it runs really, really smooth for him tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to give him a second shout out because he's the man. So there you go, guys. That's where to find us all tomorrow over at the Average Viking, and I shall see you on Sunday. You might hear me over the radio tomorrow, but for now, let's go see who's about. Do 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 so slowly. Do 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 do. It's I like to see who's about by actually pulling up the web page. I know I can do it by my stream deck. Yeah, there's 4 people on. One I've raided twice in the last 2 days, so yeah, possibly not raiding him again today. But I love raiding him because he's a great laugh. So to be honest, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. So we have Tony Myth playing farming, Edgar Gaming playing farming, Jobber, or Farm Boy Q. Make yourselves known. Edgar, I love Edgar. He's the one that I said is a great laugh. Come on, guys, got to be more than one of you. Well, I know there's more than one of you there. So slowly, time goes by, so slowly, time goes. 2 for Edgar. Fuck it, we're going to Edgar. Guys, go and enjoy yourself over at Edgar Gaming. He's playing farming. He's a great laugh, and he loves it when I raid because you guys are fucking awesome. And yeah, we shall see you tomorrow over with the Average Viking 12-hour stream, celebrating 4K, guys. And that is just fucking awesome in itself. We shall see you then. Bye-bye for now from me. Enjoy yourself over at Edgar.